Hi everyone, my name is Tutu. I'm the founder of Lead UKI or Lead UK Ireland, an education agency that helps you going through education preparation to study abroad. We are covering UK, Ireland or even Australia, so if you ever think about studying abroad, you can always contact us. Of course, everyone's study journey is different, and also studying in each country or different countries, you always get different experience. So today we welcome Ploy, who is our guest speaker today, who's going to talk about her life in Ireland. She is a successful scholarship recipient to a law program at UCD. But wait, let's hear her from her words. Who is she? And what is she doing currently in Ireland? So, welcome Ploy.
Thank you so much for having me here, Tutu. Hi everyone, so my name is Ploy and my full name is Ploymulan. I'm an alumni from UCD Sutherland School of Law with a master's degree there, and also a scholarship recipient from the Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn of Thailand Scholarship, which is a scholarship offered for Thai students in collaboration with UCD. And also now I'm working here in Ireland in Trust and Safety in TikTok Ireland. Thanks again for having me here today.
Thanks so much for joining us. So let's get to know Ploy a little bit more. So Ploy, can you share what is your life before moving to Ireland? What did you study? What did you do before?
So my life before I moved to Ireland, I was actually a law student at Chulalongkorn University, and I graduated with a bachelor degree in law in 2019, majoring in business law. And after that, shortly I joined a law firm in Bangkok and I did a traineeship there. And after my traineeship, I moved here to study in Ireland.
So you said you are a scholarship recipient. Why Ireland? Did you apply to other scholarship in Ireland or outside of Ireland?
So technically I have to say that I didn't plan to come to study abroad right away after I graduate because I want to gain work experience first. But then opportunity came and I just grabbed it. So I saw this scholarship from my own university in Thailand. They advertised it. And I think it's a very interesting scholarship because first of all, it's a full scholarship and it's in collaboration with UCD. So they also offered the program in law that I wanted to study, which was a master in international commercial law. So I researched the professors and I think it's a suitable university for me. So I come here to study. And I think personally UCD is very suitable for someone who works hard and plays harder like me. So no, I did not apply for a scholarship somewhere else and I just come here right away.
Wow, that's always the plan. Work hard and play hard. And as everyone might have heard, UCD is one of the top and prestigious university in Ireland. But hang on, everyone else is kind of going to England, to the UK. Why not England?
I've actually received this question all the time, like why Ireland, like where is Ireland and stuff. But I think although UK is a very popular destination to go to study for Thai students especially, but for me personally, I believe that to choose a country I go to study at, I have to make sure that this is the country I want to go to and that I would be able to fit in there. And also I'm looking towards career opportunities as well, and I believe that Ireland just takes all of the boxes because I've heard before I come here that Ireland is chill, and I can tell you that it's all about work-life balance here, which I really like. And also I think the lifestyle will fit me quite well, create a good balance in my life. And after we finish studying most of the programs in master degree and PhD, if you graduate from certain universities in Ireland, you'll be offered 2 years stay-back visa to find a long-term career opportunity here as well. So because I wanted to work in tech giants and Ireland is like a Silicon Valley of Europe, I think it's a very interesting destination for me personally. So that's why I'm here.
There's a lot of preparations before you come here to Ireland. So let's talk about your life in Ireland here. what's it like to study here in Ireland?
I think that's a very good question because I was also looking for this kind of information before I come here that I can't actually find. But I would say the study style in Ireland is work hard, play harder. So basically, I would explain it like briefly is that everyone work hard in my class, but my classmates, my professors all encourage each other
Yeah.
to get some rest and like make sure you have work-life balance. And especially it surprised me a lot that they are actually looking forward to Friday night. And
Okay.
every Friday night, like as if someone's gonna do like group work or group project together, like you'll be cursed basically.
Okay.
Because like they're like, this is Friday night, come on, or this is Sunday, come on. So basically, apart from working really hard, you are heavily encouraged to relax, go for a walk, get some fresh air, be active and go to the gym and sometimes go hiking or go to the pubs as well. So I think that's like sum up pretty much the study style in Ireland.
Alright, so what about the education systems? Because as you mentioned, it's quite a different style to the Thai education systems. And of course, Irish education systems maybe has its own unique way. So do you feel you need to adjust, or do you feel there are major difference between the two?
I think there's a major difference between the two and makes a lot of Thai students, including me, have to adjust ourselves quite a lot, especially in terms of like studying before class. So in Thailand, as a law student, I can say is that most of the things I have in school are lecture-based classes, which means that we go to class to learn and then we were given information in class. And after that, we have to digest for a few days before we come back to ask questions, but we don't really get to discuss in class. But here in Ireland, it's completely different. Most of the classes I have were discussion-based, where your discussion actually counts towards your grade as well. And also we have a lot of practicals, which are the types of classes where you get to learn what you study in class in more practical way or learn how to use it in real life. And in law school there, like I have to read a lot before I go to each classes in order to discuss and express my opinion. So I suggest that everyone prepare your mind before you come to study here, because you have to be able to be brave and ask questions and express your opinion all the time. And also, like, I find it very interesting that I get to learn something and then get to use it in university before I go out in a working world as well. Because like, let's say I take arbitration class and I learn international commercial arbitration law. And then after that, we also have a summer project called arbitration project, where you get given kind of like the facts of the case, and then you get to act as an arbitrator by writing the arbitral award, which is like a judgment in court, basically comparable. And also, apart from that, you get to also act as a lawyer in the case. So regardless of whether you want to be a lawyer or arbitrators, after you study this class, you actually get to practice before you go out in the real world. And I think that's a major difference. And I've heard that other fields of study, like computer science, they have a lot of lab-based as well. Because my friend actually had to code and then create a program even before they graduate. So I think that's what I find very interesting about educational system here.
Given that was just 1 year, very intense indeed. So you talk about professors, friends in classes, there could be group works, group discussions. What about friends at your university? Do you think it's just international friends versus Irish friends, or do you find it hard to adjust in terms of the culture, or at university, how do you feel about making friends there?
I think like one of the major differences, although UCD is like a very prestigious Irish university, it's very well known for diversity, inclusion, and also international atmosphere. Like I would say international students and Irish students are like half-half. Irish students that are in UCD so far that I've met are kind of people that are very open-minded and ready to meet new friends and make international friends. And also, of course, international students like us, we consistently want to make friends. So because everyone is very open and everyone is all about good crack, like the Irish say, like having fun together and stuff. So it's very, very easy to make friends, not just in class, but also through the universities, societies, and sports clubs and stuff.
Alright, and that's come down to my one last question about the accommodation when you are students, because when students apply for university they always have these questions, maybe from their parents, maybe from themselves. Where do I stay? Do I need to share a flat? Do I need to cook for myself? What was your accommodation arrangement when you were a student?
When I was a student, I have to say first there are many types of student accommodation in Ireland, and I do have a very interesting choice that I choose. So basically, most of the students will stay on campus accommodation, especially if you are international students, because that's very easy and you can make friends easily. You don't have to travel anywhere at all when you're in UCD because it's just right in the campus. But there's also off-campus private student accommodation as well that you can choose, or you can choose to rent apartment on your own or living in a house share where you each rent a bedroom and then you share like kitchen and space in the middle with each other, or you can live with a host family. But for me, I live in off-campus private student accommodation that runs by Catholic nuns. So I choose to live there because like it's a very safe atmosphere and get to learn a lot from like different cultures and like different religion as well. So that's what my arrangement was in terms of accommodation.
That was very interesting. Let's talk about your life here in Ireland. Reality versus expectations. Does this place meet your expectation?
I would say like it kind of meet my expectations, but at the same time it might be also because I did not have expectations. I didn't know anything about Ireland before I came here, apart from what I've heard from my Irish friends that I had since I was younger. And also my friend just mentioned to me that like Ireland is a very chill place. And by chill you can interpret it in so many different ways. But when you come here you would understand exactly what chill means. It's not just how relaxing and how like all about fun times and all like how chill people are here, but it's also the atmosphere that makes you more chill, and also to remind you a little bit of like apart from working and studying you have to relax as well. So I guess that's what chill means, and it's exactly what it was supposed to be. But what it surprised me the most about Ireland is I find the natural scenery so very nice, the air is super clean, and I can just go traveling around, go hiking whenever I want because the sea is literally just 30 minutes away from me. And it's a very suitable place for someone who loves nature, who wants to discover the peace within you, I would say, and create a work-life balance. So I would totally recommend.
So you said you were surprised by the nature here and the scenery over here. Do you have any culture shock moment?
I think there are two main culture shock moments in life and in study life. So in life first, I find that although people here speak English, sometimes the accent can be very hard to understand. Like I remember myself going after like I arrived in Ireland for a couple days. I went to McDonald's on Grafton Street and I was trying to order something, and after that the staff replied something to me and I was like, what is she saying? And at that moment I realized that I know English but I don't know how to speak English like an Irish person. So sometimes like they have so many accents and you gotta adapt yourself and try even harder to understand them. So that would be my first shock. And then my other culture shock about study life is that I find that it's incredible how much I have to read before class. And that's what us Thai students will have to adapt ourselves to.
But in terms of accents, it happens everywhere. So in Australia, in Scotland, or even if you go to England, if you go to Newcastle, Durham, or even go to the south of England, there's always a different accent that you need to adjust and adapt to. So don't be discouraged by the accent. It's all about you coming here, blending in the society, talking to people, and then you get used to it. And I'm sure right now you probably speak a bit of an Irish accent in some of the words as well.
I think so, but like if it makes you feel better, I can say that my Irish friends sometimes don't understand Irish people accent. So like it happens.
Yeah, because in Ireland they have accent from different counties or different provinces, as they said as well. So let's talk about Ireland a little bit more. Do you have any myths or moments that you feel like, oh, I didn't know about this before you moved here?
I think I have that moment, and also it happens in such a weird location, which is supermarket, I can say. So when I first arrived here and I did grocery shopping for the first time, I was surprised of how much Irish people love potatoes. Like, and it's not just one color type of potatoes, like the yellow one that we have, or we mostly eat in
And
Thailand.
now here we have sweet potatoes, we have loads and loads of different shapes of potatoes.
Yes, exactly. It's not just different shapes, different size, the small ones, the bigger ones, the medium ones, and also in red, in different colors. And what shocked me the most is they even have microwavable potatoes where you can put like the whole bag into microwave. And it makes me realize how much Irish people love eating their potatoes in every single meal. And there's even a product to suit that needs, you know, kind of like when we have instant noodles. So that was like really surprised me. And also another thing that I questioned for a while, and then I asked from my Irish friends and also the host family I lived with afterwards, is that I was wondering why they write on the products of where, like, of that this specific ingredients come from Ireland. Like, let's say when you see the bread in the supermarket, they would say made from 100% Irish butter, or like they have made from 100% Irish milk, Irish beef, Irish chicken, and Irish eggs. You see it so much, and like I was just wondering why, but my Irish friends and everyone just say that it helps building trust in the community, and when Irish people see that these products are from Ireland, they are more confident to buy them.
And I believe in a way it creates a sense of community as well. It's a homegrown, it's produced here, it sells here, and people support their own local products. It's very nice feeling, and I think that's kind of open up you to the sense of like getting into the social groups, of getting to know the Irish in the Irish way.
Yeah, exactly.
So we finished the study part. Let's talk about the work part. So do you think that it's hard to find a job after graduation?
I think first of all, it depends on the field that you study and also the relevant work experience that you have before you come here to find a job in Ireland. Because like people here, most of the people would have at least part-time work experience. So for Thai students like me who never have part-time experience before in Thailand and very limited experience in the legal field, it's quite difficult to find a job comparing to other people. I would say, for example, my experience is that before I graduate, I find a part-time job, which I work at Disney store here in Ireland because I have Disney work experience before coming here. And also after that, I received a graduate visa to find a job for 2 years. And I was in a social media company as well as an outsource for trust and safety field. And now I moved to a higher position in TikTok Ireland.
So can you share a little bit where you're working right now?
So in TikTok Ireland, I'm in a trust and safety department as a quality analyst.
Oh wow, that is amazing. So everyone, if you see Ploy on TikTok, make sure to follow her. So let's talk about your goal and your current role. So I mean, you said you did law school before, you did LLM, and then now you're currently working in trust and safety. Why don't go or pursue a career in a traditional way? You know, everyone study law, study LLM just to be a judge, be a prosecutor, or join the law firm. Why trust and safety?
I think, first of all, Maybe that's because Thailand hasn't been exposed to so much in this career path and this field in particular, because trust and safety, from my understanding, starts to enter into Thailand now this year. And I think with a law degree, you can do so many things. For me in particular, I'm interested in law and technology, and also how to use my legal knowledge in tech giants. Because as much as I love law, I love tech and social media companies. And I've always wanted to try to work there. And now I made it to TikTok. So I think mainly is because we have to understand what trust and safety is first. In real life, we have a law. We have law enforcement officers. Of course, we have judges and prosecutors. But in online, we forget to think that the abuse that happens in online is as important as it is in real life.
It is, yes.
And sometimes the impact is even greater, or sometimes if you see the content in time, you might be able to prevent the real world harm. Like I would say, for example, to give you a more clear picture, if you are being bullied at school, when you go home or when you leave the situation, everything ends. Maybe people talk about it for a few days and then after that they will forget. But once you are bullied online, on Facebook, Instagram, other social media platforms, people can comment even more and more. It can be shared and reshared. Everything that is online is permanent. Even if you delete the post, you hide the post, it's still there in the company's database. So it feels like the impact is even greater, and that's where trust and safety department comes in. We're like law enforcement officers online, and we're like the lawmakers online as well. So for me, I want to use my legal knowledge and try to pursue my career goal in this path. And so far, I'm loving it.
Wow. So that means, can I assume that you see yourself here for the next few years?
I see myself here for the next few years, definitely. And I really like the country and my working environment so far. But like I had plans before I come here that I never thought of coming here in Ireland before that soon anyways. So once the opportunity comes, I'm gonna grab it if I believe that that is what I want to do. So as of now, I still think this is what I want to do. Yes.
That is amazing experience, and that's very inspiring. So thank you so much for joining us. I hope everyone feel inspired as much as I do today. Don't forget, if you have any questions about studying abroad, studying in Ireland, working in Ireland, or anywhere else in the UK or in Australia, make sure to contact us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and also follow Ploy here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you everyone, and have a lovely day.
Thank you.